make sense for United States to do that. It didn't make sense for United Kingdom to do that. Just like it doesn't make sense to the normal, sensible person what Israel is doing to the Palestinian people. They're not the ones who carried out the terror attack. It was Hamas. They should look for they're supposed to have one of the strongest intelligence around the globe, apparently. They cannot figure out who's Hamas and who's not. There's not a better way of dealing with that. Thank you very much. That's my limited point. That's all what I have to say. You might have a disagreement, but that's all what I have to say on that.
Okay, I agree. I appreciate that. That's your point of view. And I don't agree with your point of view. I have a different point of view about that. And the way Israel is doing it, it's because of the conditions and situations of that country, and that area is specific to that area and that conflict. Each conflict cannot be mapped over another conflict. US के ऊपर जो attack हुआ 9/11 cannot be mapped onto Israel. British के अंदर जो हुआ whatever 11 वो जो है जो जिसका आप मेंशन कर रहे थे, it cannot be matched over Israel and Palestinian जो conflict है. Every conflict has their own geopolitical situation and nuances to that area. Okay, so you cannot be like, look at this. This is what happened. Oh, that's why
Very,
this
very
is.
interesting. तो फिर आप राइट से रॉन्ग को कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे? ये आर्ग्यूमेंट
Of
तो हिटलर
course,
के
right and
पर भी
हाँ,
यूज
तो
कर
right and
सकते हैं.
wrong
ये
is
ये ये
depend.
बात यहाँ पे पता है क्या है? You know how you distinguish the human casualties. Are they outnumbering the actual अब हमास भी अगर जाके आर्मी के ऊपर फाइट करता, it would have been a different scenario. How you measure is how many children, how many women, how many innocent people are dying from a certain strategic attack, like while you're stating it, right? And that's where the difference is, and that's how
Well, we
normal
both,
people.
well, in that case, we both agree. Both sides, the Hamas and
Yeah, so say it
Israel,
like
are
that. I'm glad
committing
you.
atrocity, and I agree with that. Both are committing atrocities,
Yeah,
and
so that was
both
my
have
point.
both have justification for why they're doing it.
Not
So
Palestinian, Hamas and
yes, I said
Israeli
Hamas. I
state.
didn't say Hamas.
Yeah.
I didn't say Palestinian. I said both Hamas and Israel are committing atrocities, and both have their own justification for why they're committing the atrocities.
I don't think there's no justification for any kind of atrocity committed by any side, and that is where people get it wrong, whether it is Hamas or whether it is the Israeli state. Thank you very
Well,
much.
justification, it depends on
There is
how
no
how.
justification.
Well, okay,
Otherwise,
that's okay.
if you're going
We
to justify
I agree to
atrocity,
disagree. I
then
agree.
Nazi supporters will justify what they did
No,
as
see,
well.
again, you'll go straight to Nazi. That's what I'm saying. हर चीज को आप दूसरी चीज के साथ मैच नहीं कर सकते. और
यार इसी
आप
तरह इंसान देखते हैं, कंपैरिजन के अंदर होलिस्टिक व्यूज बनते हैं. दैट इज द एकेडमिक वे. दिस इज हाउ रिसर्च इज कैरिड आउट. दिस इज हाउ
sure, sure.
एनालिसिस आर
Okay.
परफॉर्म.
That's
तो
why
कोई
right in
किसी
the
चीज को
beginning,
सिंगुलरली नहीं
that's
देखेगा.
why right in the beginning I said this sort of the making what do you call a point about like, oh, I think this way. I look at it in a totally different way, in a more holistic way. I
It's fine.
understand.
So it's okay. I think we're going round circles. You've made your point. I've made my
Yeah,
point. Let's
I
move
agree.
on.
You have a certain view for it, and that's fine. That's your opinion. That's you can keep opinion like that.
Yeah.
I don't share that
Of
opinion.
course,
I look,
and you
yeah.
can think that it's justified to both sides have justification for oppression and killing of
No, the
innocent
conflict
people.
is way more nuanced and
Mhm.
complicated than what you see make it seem as if like one side and second side. The
I think
conflict
some things are
has,
very plain, black and
well, to
white
you
in
it
terms
is,
of.
but this is
देखो
a
मेरे
conflict
लिए
that
तो
has been
यार
going for
देखो देखो
70 years से
देसी
एक
नहीं
अगर
हो.
कॉन्फ्लिक्ट जा रहा है ना, आप उसको एक बिल्कुल एक ब्लैक एंड
देसी
व्हाइट
नहीं
में
हो.
नहीं देख सकते.
माइक्रो लेवल के ऊपर देखोगे, दूसरी जगहों के साथ कंपेयर नहीं करोगे, तो आप हर वक्त साइड्स के अंदर कंफ्यूज रहोगे. अगर एक इजरायली खातून सड़क पे जा रही है एंड शी इज killed, ठीक है, and a Palestinian woman is walking down the road and she is killed. You can't take a side one over the other. If both of them were innocent, both of them were crimes, both of them were casualties, and you have to put your hands up as a common man, as a normal person, an unbiased human, and you have to say there were two lives which were lost, which were